Right, welcome back. Last time we didn't really do that much. Mainly just went up in admin and diplotech, filled out diplomacy ideas, and that's really about it. Maybe did some things over here, internal politics to get loyalty up. There isn't really much to say. Especially since I completed most of the reforms. I mean, pretty much the only thing that I can do is further professionalization of the army. At least on that front. Because it's next to impossible to get to freeholding. Which is really annoying because I would like to get there at some point. That plus 15% rural productivity would just boost the economy to no end. If it were somehow possible to actually obtain it, but it's really difficult to do so. I think you actually have to be a small country that has a very specific political situation. It's just not possible to do easily. Oh well. Let's get on with it. I'm probably gonna have to put down rebels, though. That's for sure. Oh hey, another merchant. 2 more merchants. Jeez. Where did I get all of them? I think they're new as well, so I need to find new places to put them. Of which there aren't many good ones. Unless I want to reach ever more deeper into Russia. I mean, I've got one over in Canada, of all places. So I can shove stuff straight to the North Sea, my home node. Which I have a controlling factor in. Very controlling factor. I mean, I could shove stuff to the Canada node. Yeah, and honestly, being able to trade in there might actually be helpful. I could probably find good deals for certain goods, specifically industrial goods. Doesn't seem to be any other inland nodes. Ah, the closest would be the Rio Grande counts, apparently. Don't ask me why that's the case, but it is. Although, then again, the inland node thing is honestly inconsistent. The Kashkansy is actually an inland node. I don't know, I see a caravan power here, but it doesn't show up here. So what counts as an inland node, what doesn't is, again, inconsistent. And it's not like caravan power applies to every node. That's not a change that happened, because I've got a merchant here in the North Sea, and there's no caravan power. I mean, perhaps I could send a merchant here, send it off, etc. Wouldn't help much. That's why I target inland nodes. I can shove things around really easily without needing much in the way of that. Of course, most of this movement is to the Baltic Sea, which I don't like doing because Scandinavia gets more benefit than I do from this stuff. Again, unless shoving that's taking place in the Iran node is being forwarded to Arabia. Let's have some fun. It's entirely England, France, and Portugal, plus a tiny bit of Kozaco, whoever that is. Who is Kozaco? Look at the node itself. Huh? Why are you sending it to Arabia? Unless you're a subject state. No, you're out. Oh, you have territory in there, so... And you collect there. Even if you don't have a huge amount of trade power, you still have some. I see. Okay. Right. Let's get back to the war. Well, that truce is up, so... Although there's only 10, 11 years left in the game. Right. Two things I need to do before we sign off. Promote the aristocratic faction. And... set revolutionary Spain's arrival. Might as well do England too. Why not? I could use more power projection. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be stuck on 6th power, aren't I? All of Germany, and it's... what? 1200 dev? Yeah. Well, not all of Germany, but almost all of Germany. Went through a few wars, to say the least. Grabbed the provinces off of Savoy, Mulhausen, France. So all that's left is Strasbourg, and this tiny little province that Swabia has left. Though the truce is up, so if I really want to, I can go ahead and do that. Honestly, I'm probably going to get all that stuff next session. I've also started the integration process. Hopefully they can manage to course out Britain before then. It looks like they might. I'm not actually sure though. I'm not sure if they're going to manage Strasbourg. I'm going to do another day. Okay, so I can do the grain dole. Because that expires. Yep. Some more land reform. Full grain provision. And declare. Baroy doesn't want to, nor does Bentheim. Lots and lots of debt, I guess. Yeah. Well, I will do a bit of setup. I'm not going to do that much. You deal with Austria, you can deal with Strasbourg. Okay, that should be good for now. There's really not much else to say. There hasn't been anything internal. I've been focusing on dealing with these wars and whatnot. Eventually, Swabia will be next, and then I can finally go ahead and claim that this mission. And I'm cutting it close, I know. This is pretty much the third to last session. There's just over a decade left. I'm not sure if Bayern München can even core the stuff in time. I can certainly integrate them. Well, almost certainly. I don't think they're going to jump up more than a couple hundred in cost. Anything more than a couple hundred is where it starts getting troublesome. Spain has apparently picked themselves up enough to rival me again, or perhaps I've picked myself up enough. I don't know. I mean, I've been rivals with France for a very consistent amount of time, so... Still, it's a bit of a crazy world we live in, don't we? Just look at this mess that this world is in. I still don't see everything, but... Well, these bits of South Africa are slowly becoming visible. And the Far East, well... I think that might be Wasteland. It probably is Wasteland. Well, and then these bits up here that aren't Wasteland. I know these bits of South Africa aren't. Yeah. The revolution is sort of spreading. I mean, the focus hasn't been me at the moment, that's for sure. I'm not sure what provinces are going to get next. Can't really see it. Certainly likes to pick random provinces, though. That or just finish the latest election literally on the day. Yeah, that could be the case. It's gotten a few more of my provinces, and I kind of wish they would actually go ahead and do it so that I can actually go revolutionary and not have to deal with it anymore, because it's spread to 46% of provinces and I need 100% in order to do so peacefully, assuming I can do it peacefully. Yeah. Right. I've definitely gone on long enough. Just another war. Just another 2 wars. Mission tree will be done. Alright, and then once Bayern München gets integrated, well, maybe I can go into Scania or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll see you again next time. Until then.